Hello viewers, topic of this video will be how to retire as a millionaire. Well, actually this is extremely simple from mathematical perspective because firstly you need money and the money is $1 million or euros or whatever your currency is. Oh, this is 100,000. So this is your goal. You need to obtain 1 million in liquid assets that would provide you with retirement, right? Question is how to obtain it. And also, this is from theoretical perspective extremely simple because you need to have this amount of money in some time. And for that, you need like a couple of things. You need starting capital. This is the first thing, starting capital. Then you probably need some periodic installments in month, quarter, or yearly basis. Then you need this money to accumulate with certain rate of interest, 5, 10, 15%, whatever. And then you need to wait for money, wait for money to accumulate. And that's basically kind of it. If you have like $200,000 and you could take five, no, four installments each quarter, to that you will have, excuse me, you will have $1 million here. That's it. If you, excuse me, yes, we have starting capital and there are four installments for each quarter. You are a millionaire. Nothing more, nothing less. Then you can retire. If you have nothing, you could install 120,000, excuse me, no, $1,000 for 12 months for whatever years, and you will get a millionaire for a certain amount of time. I wouldn't do it here. I will give you examples here because I deliberately found how you could do that yourselves without looking at my Excel spreadsheet. You just write retirement calculator and you will have so many options here. And basically, they will do what I have done here. They will calculate your starting capital, your installments with rate of interest, and for a certain time period, and you will see how much time do you need to retire. For instance, this is Vanguard. This is one of the largest money managers in the world, and he has made it in like rather neat style. Like, I'm 20 years old and I retire at the age of 67. I make 35,000 a year and save. Let's see, we will save 3,500, which is 10% of his income annually for retirement. I already have saved 5,000 for retirement, and I think I'll need 85% of my current income in retirement. I don't know whether, leave me alone. I don't know whether this may plays role to someone, but okay. I don't know about certain, but it's, you might need exclude those writings and just see. Okay, here's the Vanguard's results. You may have monthly income and there is monthly expenses. How does they found this? I don't know. Okay, you could see that yourselves. That's why I'm not talking here. Your results based on information you provided when you retired at the age of 67, you might have a retirement saving balance of $273,300. That's too little. We need more. So we need, let's say, if we could make 10% a year, how much we could make. Oh, we are millionaires. See, if we use magnificent tools of Vanguard, we could see that there is one striking difference. Between 5% or 10% per year for extended period of time, your income might change from 1 million to $273,000. So what we got here? We got here one simple thing. We had starting capital of zero, and there is installments of 3,500 per year for 5% for many years, for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. This is like 46 years, yes. 46 years. 46 years. This is like, this is not, excuse me, this is not, of course, 67 minutes. Yes, 46 years. And then you have 200 and, excuse me for this one, yes. Then you have this kind of money, for instance. If you want to become a millionaire, this won't do. But even if you have everything else identical and rate of return is 10%, this is 1.1 million. See? See the idea? I'm using wonderful source of almighty Vanguard's retirement calculator, and you could see 1.18200. To be precise, it will be like that. Everything else was the same. I changed rate of interest. So, is this realistic? Yes. If you are 21 years old, but what happens if you are slightly older? If you are 38, let's recalculate that. You see, you have $348,000 because you have to wait for retirement 48, 58, 29 years. If you have 29 years, with what was the rate? 5% or 10%? I think the rate was a bit higher. It was, yes, it was 10% rate. And you have like 3,500 per year. But I would see whether these 3.5 grands are calculated monthly or yearly, because it's also different. But nevertheless, you get an idea. 5,000. Let's see. Let's change two things. Whether 38 years old person could become a millionaire. It has tools. How much he has to do. Let's see. Let's see here. Yes, it's all. He is almost a millionaire. So if you are 38 years old, you need 10% here and 10% here. So what does Vanguard calculator said? If you want to have $1 million target, you need to do what? You need to make at least 10% a year, because 5% you have to have quite a bit of money to do that. But if you are 21 years old and you could make 3,500 per year to your savings, which is like $350 or euros per month, and somehow scrapped $5,000 as starting capital, you could be millionaire realistically. Or if you are younger, if you excuse me, if you are older, if you are nearly 40 years old, to retire at your mid to late 60s as a millionaire, you will require slightly larger starting capital, 10,000, and you will need to save at least 10,000 per year if you want to do that. Otherwise, you have to make extremely high rates of interest, but that's not realistic for retirement. I would say this is like upper bracket for retirement is like 10%. More takes more risk, and that's not retirement money. That's for business or for some risky ventures. But here is my simple example. Yes, you could be a millionaire. You could use fancy Vanguard retirement calculator, and but they are everyone. They have like 50 of them though. You could find them in the Google in like in the split of the second. You could just take it. You could see your options, and you see it's simple. It's simple, but it's not easy because if it were easy, everyone could be millionaire in their retirement. There are other things people have to do in order to save this kind of money and to do it consistently. And they have to choose right pension provider or fund manager, or they have to be quite good at this themselves to achieve sustainable investment returns. It's realistic, 5 to 10% a year. It's realistic. It's realistic to save $5 to $10,000 as a starting base, and it's realistic if you live in a Western country and you have job or business to save this kind of money in a year. So yes, to retire as a millionaire is possible. There are actually quite a bit of people who have done that, who have been saving for all of their lives, who are successful professionals. So cheers to them, and you could see that you can do that yourself, but you need to plan and you need to have a plan for that. So that's topic for another video, but here I hope I show you idea of how simple yet not that easy it is. So thanks for my video and stay tuned for more information. Bye.